Hello, now this is the introduction to the Module 2 section of our course called The Complete Guide to Visiting the Amish of Ethridge. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else, you're not in the real course. It just happens to be that I have both my audiences in this video, my course viewers and such that purchased this particular course, and now my YouTube audience or Facebook audience people as well. I do this so that all of you guys can see the introduction. Okay, so for you guys that already taken the course, what did we learn in Module 1? We introduced myself. We also went through the history of the Amish people coming from 1525 all the way to 1693 when Jacob Amlin split the Mennonites into his faction, creating what would call the Amish people. Anyway, so we're going to go from there to America. From America to Philadelphia into Pennsylvania, obviously for William Penn. We explain that also in the course. From into Pennsylvania, we go to Lancaster, and of course from Lancaster to Holmes County, Ohio, where the Old Order begins and the Schwarzentroober line begins. That used to be called the Yoder faction. If you take the course, you'll learn about all of this stuff, and a little bit more. And from the Yoder faction became the Samuel S. Schwarzentroober, where he takes his line now down into Ethridge, Tennessee, of course, where a lot of people are wanting to visit because it is a very, very good open community of Schwarzentroober Amish that would love to see visitors. So they put little things out beside their driveways just to attract us, like bees to a flower. Anyway, in Module 2, we go through and talk about what to wear, all that sort of thing, what to say, to kind of prepare the person for this particular visit, all right? Now, also in Module 1, you learned 8 things that are non-physical, like forgiveness and suffering and negotiating with the English, all that sort of thing, a little bit about their day lives and such. Also with the why the houses have to be white and the workshops have to be red, and we talk about farms, we talk about a lot of different things, animals, all that stuff, pets, and whether or not they keep them or not is kind of in that course as well, right? So what we're getting to now is in the first module, we pretty much prepared you for their history and what you're going to see whenever you visit, but that might not make a lot of sense to you. So what we're going to do in this second module is kind of show you what to wear, a lot about your speech, different things like that, some do's and don'ts of etiquette, because it's really easy to offend them in certain ways. And then we're going to go to Chapter 2, where we're going to talk about mapping your route. So a lot of people are going to be driving in from different places. Some of you guys are going to be flying to Huntsville, Knoxville, Memphis, Chattanooga, different places, and might be driving up as a day trip. That's also really exciting. So whenever you start going from the airport or another interstate over, there might be another community along your way or a really neat point of interest. So what we're going to do is sort of map your route here and show you how to make that happen and maybe find some more points of interest. We're also going to talk to this, the last lesson in Chapter 2 is what we call Stop and Smell the Roses. It's where we talk about time allotment, and if you find a bunch of different things, how we can kind of make a really good itinerary in this particular section. My methodology here is, of course, first teach you about who I am. If you don't know me before, I explain that in the Module 1, and what we're going to do from learning the history and a lot about them, a lot about their ways, is also in Module 2 showing you the person, how to kind of prepare yourself for this particular type of vacation. We go through in Module 3 is what we do there is kind of do the logistical side. Do you want to stay in a hotel, a bed and breakfast? You know what I mean? Those two are different. We got some bed and breakfasts that are out in the middle of nowhere. And if you really want to sit out back and look at the stars, well, you can do that. But of course, in a hotel, it's a little bit more lively, isn't it? They're all right around town where there's indoor pools in a lot of them, and there's all the eating choices. We go through all of this sort of thing, as well as some of the soft parts about finding your Amish heart and finding the real reason of why you'd like to come here and take a part of this vacation experience in this particular Amish community. So it isn't until Module 4 that you are actually start meeting the Amish people. We go through a lot of lessons here, as well as chronicling your vacation and writing notes for later, okay? So that's what our course is about. That's the 4 modules. There's like 23 lessons so far. Now, I will be updating the lessons, you know what I mean? So if you buy the course, you're going to get the updates for free forever. And it's just because I don't feel like if you've bought the course, you know, in its first iteration, anytime I update it, it's for anybody to get it from then on. So why should I back charge anybody? But this is the sole way I have money. So this is what we do. Now I do have other courses, and of course the Progeny Adventure Group LLC owns all of this. So anyway, that should give you a good idea of whether or not you want to be a part of this course for you guys that are on YouTube and Facebook. Now, for you guys that are course takers, go on to lesson 1 of module 2, what we call what to wear and how to prepare your day. Anyway, we'll see both of you guys in that next lesson, hopefully. And for you guys that are on YouTube and Facebook, I'm sorry, this is where you guys have to get off and maybe click the links below to see if you would like to purchase this course. It goes to a page that tells you all about it and all of that sort of thing to see if you're that interested. And if that's not something you want to do, be sure to check out some of our other videos and other content in case you want to check up on the Amish of Ethridge and the Amish and Mennonite of Tennessee, where I go all over the South. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you in one of those videos next time. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.